Professor Sagay, SAN, chairman of the Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption, PACAC, has denied being the chairman of the committee set up by the University of Benin, Uniben, to investigate the matter involving Pastor Sagay Iyamu, the candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in the September 19th governorship election in Edo State. It will be recalled that Comrade Oshiomhole, former national chairman of APC, in a viral video had alleged that Iyamu, who was a student in Uniben and a cultist, had poured acid on the student's private part. He further said the university raised a panel to investigate the incident and it was chaired by Sagay. Pastor Iyamu poured acid on a student's private part in Benin, in Uniben. Professor Sagay chaired the committee set up by the university to investigate the matter, and the committee found him guilty and expelled him. That is why Iyamu doesn't have certificate, Oshiomhole had said. However, speaking with Independent, Sagay, who said he couldn't recollect the incident, added that Oshiomhole may have mistaken him for someone else, as he can't remember chairing any committee of that nature till he left as Dean of the Law Faculty in October 1986. While saying he can't deny whether the incident happened or not, Sagay, however, admitted that Iyamu was one of his students but was still in school when he left as the Dean of the faculty. In his words, the truth of the matter is I have no knowledge of what Oshiomhole is talking about. I won't go as far as saying that Oshiomhole was telling a lie, but I'm telling you I cannot remember that occasion he talked about. I hope he's not confusing me with another dean. I stopped being Dean of the Faculty of Law in October 1986, so it could have been somebody else. Iyamu was in the University of Benin when I was there. He was one of my students, but I left before he finally graduated, so I don't remember the incident. I'm not denying it, but I don't remember. I'm not denying it, but I don't remember. Normally, in such an important meeting where a student is being tried for something of that major nature, I should be able to remember, but I don't remember at all. I cannot endorse it. Why I don't deny it? Because I know I have a poor memory. On the governorship election, he also admonished the candidates and political parties to eschew violence and maintain a civilized approach to issues. They should ensure that they campaign peacefully. It is not a do or die affair. At the end of the day, people should still survive at the end of the election. The bitterness has been too much. People have shown that they are ready to go to any extreme without any limitation to do any injury to the other side. So they should maintain peace and civilized approach to politics. They should campaign peacefully and allow the people of Edo decide who they want as their governor, he said. Hey, so guys, I don't understand. I don't know whether you understand this man, because in my opinion, I don't understand. He said he has a short memory, or he has a memory problem. He does not remember. He cannot deny it, but he cannot remember whether he chaired the whole thing. No, you did not chair it. You did not. You chair. You were there, or you were part of the committee. It's what we are saying. But if you could remember that it was your student, but you should still remember, not that you have a, whether the incident happened or not. But what he's saying is that Oshiomhole is mistaking him for somebody else, and meaning that Oshiomhole lied. Meaning Oshiomhole lied, but he cannot. But Iyamu has already come out to confirm that the incident was true, that it happened, but he tried to explain what exactly happened, and meaning that it was a mistake that happened, that occurred, that maybe they mistook him for somebody else, that somebody did it. Up till now, all of them that were present in that particular incident, that none of them could know or recognize the person that actually poured the acid, but acid was poured, and it was a fact which he attested to. But he's saying that he's not the one. And I don't understand, how can the panel say, oh, because we couldn't find out who did that, they will have to expel the person? I don't know whether that is how it works, but from Iyamu's account, he said nobody knew who did that. They were all speechless. He was the one who went to go and call the security people, and because he went to call the security people, and he had to pay for that. I don't understand. If really you went to go and call people, or go and call the security people to come to the rescue of the victim, I see no reason why. If somebody who went to, who did, if somebody had committed such a crime, the person would not even have the audacity to be there and still go and call security people. That is what Iyamu told the Nigerians. That was what he explained. But the people who are that committee could not even use their own initiative to say, oh, this person, if really this person was not the person, and he was the one that went to go and call security, that maybe he couldn't have done it, but they had to decide that and concluded that he actually did that, and they spared him. So now Sagay now, Professor Sagay is saying, no, I can't even remember whether such thing happened, that he has a memory, whatever. How did they even put it that that he has a memory issue? Whether memory problem, whichever way, but he cannot remember anything of such, whether Oshiomhole was mistaking him for somebody else, because he left the faculty as a dean in October 1986. So I don't know whether you think that a submission really flies, if it's a fly, or maybe you are accepting that, because my own question is that why is it that the professor is just coming out now, or this is the first time he's been interviewed since Oshiomhole has been making these allegations? It's over 3 years, if we are not mistaken. This allegation has been on over 3 years. But by and large, whether Sagay admitting that he was part of the DC, whether he was not part or he was part, but the truth of the matter is that this man, that incident happened and he was expelled. I think that's the most important thing. Whether he was one of the people who in that committee is inconsequential, because we've been asking that this man has been hearing all these things that Oshiomhole has been saying. He would have come out immediately to debunk it. We know a lot of things that he quickly jump at and begins to debunk it. I don't know whether he's trying to make a excuse for this man. I don't understand. But irrespective of what he's going to say, because even from his own advice, he does not even belong to any group, whether Obaseki's group or supporting anybody. All he knows that let them do it carefully. It shouldn't be a do or die affair, and he's just trying to be neutral even from his advice. So what he's saying now, I'm not sure he's going to have any positive whatever on the part of Iyamu, because Iyamu himself has admitted that this happened, but he did not commit the offense. Okay, is it now you are coming out to say this? Where have you been for the past 3 years? Oshiomhole said those things against Iyamu. You people are deceiving yourself, not people like me. Okay, don't mind him. Now that Iyamu is a candidate of APC, which Sagay belongs, he's now saying he can't remember, or Oshiomhole mistake him for another dean. Why did he not say this when Iyamu contested under PDP? Really, I don't admire this Sagay at all. You are being reminded so that you know who you vote in power. So you don't come and be crying. You say Sagay is dishonorable man. It's a dishonorable man. As you said, why did you not speak up then, only for him to come out blabbing now after 3 years? What a shame. Pastor pouring acid on someone's private part. Hey, coming to be governor, Edu, be wise. This is not the Sagay I used to know. How time has changed. I'm seeing a different person entirely. Money is very powerful. Money is really, really powerful. Anyone can be changed overnight. A little of playback. Sagay was the dean of Faculty of Law that had issues with Professor Alele Williams in 1988. There is no way he will say he didn't know about this Iyamu'S case. This country is hopeless. Even on television yesterday, two sons were not on same page with you. You have deviated from law since the day your name was put on politicians' payroll. Are you trying to lie here? Remember, records are available. The accused in question never denied it. Short memory, professor of law. It is well. Okay, yes, he said he has a short memory. Just go and sit down and keep quiet. Your testimony is a belated one and it doesn't count now, Professor My Foot. Subtle campaign by our respected professor. Please, Baba, don't stoop so low. You can't convince anyone, sir. Can you imagine? I can't remember. So, guys, let us hear your opinion. Whether you are buying what this Sagay is saying, that he has a short memory, and he can't remember what Oshiomhole is talking about. Leave your comments below and let's have your take.